Let's go ahead and move on to the Cleveland Browns and Denver Broncos. And surprisingly, if you would have told me a month ago or so that this was going to be an important game between two teams that have a lot of momentum, I'd tell you were crazy. But obviously, Denver's won, I think, 3 in a row now, three or four. Cleveland playing really well, even with the backup quarterback. Honestly, I think they're relieved to have the Deshaun Watson shit out of the way.
Yeah.
That he's not coming back this year. We're good. We're going to roll with who we got moving forward. I think that their owners are pissed off because they spent all that money on him.
Yeah.
But I think the locker room is relieved that he's not there. So I'll let you go ahead and give your take on this one because I believe this is part of your pick six.
Yeah, this is one of my pick sixes, and I am actually going to take the Broncos in this game. I think the Broncos, like you said, they do have some momentum as well.
Yep.
They're playing at a higher level than they have been. Well, obviously at a higher level than they were last year. And also they're playing at a higher level than they were at the beginning of the season.
Yep.
I think a lot of things are coming together for them. Wilson's playing better. Javonte Williams is actually getting a lot more of a workload and playing really
healthier.
well. He's getting healthier as the season goes. So I just like the Broncos in this game. We keep saying what's going to be a tight game, but the trend continues here. I think it should be a tight game.
Most NFL games are pretty close, but I think this one should be, I agree, pretty close game.
I'm going to go Broncos here.
Broncos, all right, I like it. This one's a toss-up for me. It's hard for me to pick against Cleveland because of how good their defense is.
Good.
At the same time, though, like you said, Denver's been playing a lot better. Obviously, they're on a win streak right now. Russ has actually been playing pretty solid football for most of the year. The defense was their biggest issue at the beginning of the season. It's starting to come around a little bit. I think I'm going to go with the Broncos as well. Again, I know I say it a lot, but because they're playing at home, it makes a big difference between two teams that are very similarly built.
Yeah.
They both try to rely on their defense, although Cleveland's defense is much better than Denver's. But Denver's got some pretty solid offensive momentum right now. Russ seems to be able to, for the last 3-4 weeks, at least once or twice, find one of those vintage Russell Wilson plays. That touchdown to Cortland Sutton 2 weeks ago. Oh my gosh, I know Russ was running for his life and just kind of threw it up there, but that's what made him famous and made him who he was in Seattle.
He did a lot of that.
And he's starting to do that more, and I really think that they've really got the momentum going, and I'm going to go ahead and go with Denver as well. So, again, another one-score game. That altitude, I think, will make a big difference in that. They really do have a home field advantage because of the altitude and where they play. Yep. So I'm going with Denver.
To slow that defense down a good bit.
Absolutely.